Hi guys, hope you're doing well. Before any of you start commenting on my Peaky Blinders cap, it's very cold today. Well, it's colder than it has been. Autumn is definitely on its way, but I think it's going to be warm again next week. But this morning it's definitely quite nippy, so I have to wear my Peaky Blinders cap. So no comments. I know you're going to. Let me just first talk about regrets. Decisions you've made in life that you've regretted in hindsight. I've got loads of them. I'm sure you guys have as well. I think my biggest one is my first wife. And I found out the other day that the government are releasing prisoners early, so she's going to be out in the streets again. Oh my God. Anyway, everyone's got regrets. My late friend Rob, he had a lot of regrets. I think I've mentioned most of them on videos. I think the biggest one was when he was in a pub in Soho and he got off with a very deep voiced female. It turned out he was a guy in drag. He definitely regretted that. I think what he regretted the most was telling us all, because we all piled around to his place and he had something to tell us. And I remember him repeating, "But she was so pretty." And we all said in unison, "He was so pretty." What's the matter with you? Where do you draw the line with that anyway? Anyway, that's not part of this. Right, let's talk about regrets. So, specifically, having my Z900RS remapped. I've had it remapped. I got the bike back yesterday, and here are my results. So, just to give you a little bit of a backstory, because I know a lot of you mention it and stuff, I knew about the snatchiness and the heavy engine braking on that bike. I test rode two of them, albeit 5 or 6 years apart, and I was fully aware of that. But I was also fully aware that there was a remap that absolutely eliminated it. So in my head, I thought if I feel that I need to do it, then I can do it, knowing that it will fix it. So a lot of you said, "Well, why did you buy the bike if it's got all these issues?" But that's the reason why. I knew about the issues, but I also knew that you could easily get them ironed out. So I'd always planned, I think, to have the remap. Although over the last 6 weeks, riding the bike, doing the braking mileage, um, I've got used to it. I can't lie. It was, you do get used to a bike. It definitely was snatchy, and I used to pull away in second gear, thanks to Rich, who's also got one of these bikes and suggested that. But you get used to it. But what I wanted more than anything was my other half to come on the back with me. And the two times that she did, she complained both times at how jerky and stuff it felt. And I knew that because I could feel her banging into me every 2 minutes, and the engine braking made that even worse. So I wanted to get it done. And a lot of you have said, well, that invalidates the manufacturer's warranty. And I don't want to keep going down that road, because I have since, there's various ways around it, and they don't always plug the bike in, it depending what the fault is with the bike. If I had a fault with this in the next 4 years and say it was corrosion or it was something wrong with the brakes or something, they're not going to plug it in. But if they did, there are ways around it. So I'm not overly worried about invalidating the warranty. And also, it's a Japanese bike. I know you're going to say, "Oh, well, they do go wrong sometimes," and they do. But I mean, I've not had one that's gone wrong yet. So fingers crossed and touch wood, this is going to be one of them. So, the other thing was insurance. People saying, "Oh, well, you have to change your insurance." Yep, I have changed my insurance, and it was a premium. You have to pay an extra amount to get to say that it's been remapped. I don't know why, because initially I didn't think it actually increased the power, but I'll get onto that now. So I had the remap done, and I got the bike back yesterday, and he said it's all done. First service was done too, so I thought, right, I'm going to take it out for a blap. I planned to go to Ston and Barnes last night to the bike meet, but I didn't go because I ended up doing 90 miles on that bike last night, and I did all types of roads, A roads, B roads, country lanes, and I have to say, guys, the difference is like night and day, as the guy at More Moto said it would be. The snatchiness has completely gone. The bike is as smooth as anything now. The engine braking has changed dramatically. I haven't taken my other half out the back because she's not here at the moment, she's working. But I will do over the weekend, and she will notice a difference, I'm absolutely 100% sure. Now, not only has the snatchiness gone, and the engine braking is now non-existent. Well, it's not non-existent, but it's not an issue. Not only that, but when he showed me the dyno report, he said at the back wheel it was showing 94 horsepower at the back wheel prior to the ECU remap. Afterwards, it's now showing 98, so it's actually increased in power as well, which I didn't want. I don't care about that, but I mean, how good. So I have to say, if you are thinking about it, and I know a lot of you have commented and emailed me that you've got a Z900RS and you're interested to hear what my thoughts are. So these are my initial thoughts. I've 95 miles, I think I've done, and straight away, within the first mile, honestly, within the first mile, I could tell that this is the bike that I wanted. The change, the difference was incredible, incredible. I need to give a shout out to Paul at More Moto, which is the place that I took the bike. He is incredible. He knows his stuff, and he's been racing bikes for decades, and successfully racing bikes for decades, and he also tunes race bikes as well. So if you are thinking about it, if you can get to More Moto, which is in Gislingham, then I can't rate him high enough. So impressed. Guys, I'm really hoping that I can get the all-year motorcyclist who used to own the Z900RS. I'm hoping that I can get him to take it out for a few hours or for an afternoon, and just for him to see the difference and feel the difference, because I know that he had all the issues that I had, he'd highlighted as well. And also, I think the main reason he got rid of it was because it really is a naughty boy bike, and it really is. It encourages you to ride that fast. It's the sound of it is amazing. Stock exhaust, the sound is incredible. The power is so smooth, and now there is absolutely no jerkiness. There's no snatchiness. The engine braking doesn't sort of take your breath away. It is the perfect bike. So guys, hopefully I'll get to see you maybe at 2 or Tuesday next week if the sun is out. But otherwise, thank you so much for all the subscribers that have recently joined. I think I'm on over 3,700 subscribers now. It's incredible. I can't believe it. I guess it's the Z900RS gang. Maybe, I don't know. But thank you so much. Soon I'll be giving you a shout out to subscribe to get to 4,000. How amazing. Anyway, guys, I hope you have a great weekend, and maybe I'll see some of you out on the road whilst I'm testing this beautiful bike. Honestly, I can't ride it enough now. And I mean, I was riding it a lot before, but the changes are night and day, guys. Trust me. If you're thinking about doing it. Oh, one thing I will say. So the ECU remap that they use at More Moto is called Woolwich. Now, it means nothing to me, but I know a lot of you asked me what remap they were using, and it's the Woolwich remap. So yeah, I can't rate them highly enough. More Moto in Gislingham if you're thinking of getting it done, but I know a lot of places do it. Anyway, guys, have a great weekend, and I will catch you on the next one. Ride safe.